So here at JPS, we've been a TESLA Powerwall certified installer for 2 years now. And the more we've used the product, the more impressed that we have become with it. It is just head and shoulders, in our opinion, above every other manufacturer out there. The amount of capacity that it provides, the algorithmic thinking behind it, the preconditioning of the cells that goes on. Tesla have taken a lot of the learning from the cars and moved it into the home battery. And the performance, expected lifespans of them are absolutely first rate. So we think they're a great thing, and we often find ourselves advising customers to either put in a Tesla battery or probably don't really bother at all at this stage. Just do the PV well and then think about the battery further down the line. When it comes to the amount of power in a Powerwall, it's actually curiously worked out rather good for the typical UK market. So there's 13.5 kilowatt hours of storage in a Powerwall battery. When you calculate that out over what it can do for you across the space of a year, it actually is exactly in line, or a little bit oversized in fact, for the average UK home. So if you cycle a Powerwall battery, and by cycle I mean if you charge it up overnight on a very cheap rate for argument's sake, and then have that dispensed through the course of the day, Powerwall will carry you through the entirety of the following day. It means that you can offset all of your consumption from a more expensive daytime rate to a much cheaper overnight rate, and you don't even need PV to do it. And it's actually why Powerwall was conceived in California originally, out in the United States. Out there, overnight power is about 6 cents per kilowatt hour. So it was conceived as a wall battery that could take all the power needs for the whole day and bring them from the cheap nighttime to distribute around your home during the daytime, rather than you paying a lot of money for it. And that logic still stacks up for users in the UK. Now, it's also extremely common, as I'm sure you're all aware, to couple a Powerwall battery with PV. So you're filling that battery with free power from the sun instead of even having to buy it in overnight. And no one wants to be buying a battery that sits idle. So in the darker, nastier parts of the year, like winter time, when you probably won't be filling your Powerwall from the PV system, you can dip into the grid overnight, fill it at a cheap rate, and still have it working for you even through November, December and January. It's about getting the most value out of the equipment that you possibly can. We want you to see really, really great savings from these systems. And so doing simple tricks like this and accessing tariffs that allow you to do it is all part of our consultative approach. So while we have no official ties to any particular tariff providers, because we work in this marketplace all the time, we watch it closely, we get feedback from customers, we know the kind of best do's and don'ts to really get the most power, most advantage out of your PV and Powerwall system.
JPS Energy, there for the journey.